Hey guys, I'm back with another one. This video entails Coach Prime accepting the job at Jackson State University as the head football coach, as well as the University of Colorado. Coach Prime has been consistent in his messaging as it relates to what he expects out of his team and staff and what he will bring to the table. Let's take a look as he asks Jackson State, "Do you believe?"
These are tears that you don't understand the prayers that has been made. These are tears that has accompanied me through this journey. These are tears of satisfaction, Mr. President. These are tears of joy, passion. These are tears that just establish how proud I am to stand before my people. I said to stand before my people. I never read nothing. I usually come right off my cap, but it's a couple things that I wanted to truly establish. I believe that God led me here, not man. I'm gonna say that real slow. I believe that God led me here, not man, because man didn't believe that I was coming. W.C. Gordon, Jackie Slater, Lynn Barney, Robert Brazile, Eddie Payton, late Walter Payton, Jimmy Smith, and Houston Hoover, who drove me to every game, established a tradition here that I believe that we can reestablish. I believe the men that I sat and looked into their eyes on a Zoom call yesterday can win SWAC championships. I believe the sonic boom is the best thing since peanut butter and jelly. I believe that our commitment to excellence academically can continue. I believe that our student enrollment can increase. I believe that the crime in this community could cease. I believe that these young men that we're raising is going to be pillars in the community, not only professional football players, but professionals. I believe that the coaching staff that we assembled that has a cumulative of 84 years of professional playing and coaching experience together combined can teach, reach, educate, inform, and can lead these kids to excellence. I'm foolish enough to believe. Do you believe? I believe that a stadium that gets 30,000, which is wonderful for HBCUs, but it holds 60,000. I believe that we can fill it. I love the way you tailgate. I love the tradition, but I believe that you go now get your butt in the stadium and watch this. I believe that all the people that you know with a child that has a D1 potential or a Power 5 potential that can now choose Jackson State. I believe that our coaching staff is going to go into every hood, every barbershop, every soul food joint, every nook and cranny, every grandmother's house to recruit these dogs, because we have 99 players that has been drafted into the NFL, but I believe up under my watch, we're going to have 100. I believe that it's some wonderful things that's going to happen if we unite together, because I believe in unity. I believe in every person sitting up on the stage. They wouldn't be on the stage if they didn't have that intangible, that je ne sais quoi, that thing that separates them from the rest. And I believe with your help, with your assistance, that we could be a pillar of all HBCUs. See, I'm foolish enough to believe that. Do you believe? We're looking for players that are fast, smart, tough, and disciplined. Not only on the field, but in the classroom. Not only in the classroom, but at the home. Not only at the home, but in the community. And I believe that we can do that. We have coaches that are competent. We have coaches that are committed. We have coaches that will challenge. We have coaches that are just awesome men that cannot wait for this opportunity, because some of them are sacrificing because, you know why? Because they believe. Now, if I could believe that, can you match me? Can you help me? I'm not talking about just the talk, just the rhetoric that we oftentimes have. I'm talking about really help me, because I can't do this by myself. I need each and every one of you without a shadow of a doubt. I don't care if it's 3rd and 5 and we down by 6 at our 20. You got to believe that we gonna march down that field. You got to believe that we can do the unthinkable. You got to believe that we can accomplish the unattainable. You got to believe it. If you don't believe, you ain't got no business in here. Everybody on this roster, all you kids that are on this team, on this roster, if you don't believe that you can make it into the NFL, you at the wrong school, because we need some dogs that truly believe. Now, do you believe? When we recruit these kids, you got to play a role. You got to let them know the peace and serenity that is provided in this wonderful city. You got to let them know how kind and loving and kind-hearted we are. Ever since I got off the plane, ever since I came a few weeks ago, everything about this city is phenomenal. You're one of the best kept secrets, but I don't know if you believe what you have. You got to believe. You got to make the most out of any situation you put into. You got to make the best of whatever it is. Everybody receives the same amount of time in a day. It's up to you what you do within that day, and you got to believe that you can make a difference, because that's the only darn reason I'm here, because I believe we would never settle for mediocrity ever again. And I'm foolish enough to believe. If you believe, say, I believe. President, we're going to increase enrollment. Ashley, this program is going to be so prominent that it's going to assist every other program in this university. All the other sports head coaches, persons associated, I'm here for you. If you got a dog that you need me to help you recruit, you best believe I'm here for you. Because I don't know if you know, but we're family now. When I was getting this suit made several weeks ago, I told him I just don't want the patch on the outside. I want you to have the inside. Oh, because I'm just not JSU on the outside, I'm JSU. I had to put my marketing hat on. That was for the media, y'all. We're gonna get these kids exposure. We're gonna put a light on these kids. We're gonna allow them to shine. But you got to understand that same light that causes you to shine is that same light can also show you blemishes. So I hope y'all ready. I hope you're prepared. And I hope you're able. Because I have a commitment to excellence in each and everything I do. And I did not leave my 100 acres and a mule to come here for no bull jump. We gonna win. We gonna look good while we win. We gonna have a good time, Sonic Boom, while we win. And we gonna do this professionally. But I believe this is going to be a marriage made in heaven. And I cannot wait to get started. Do you believe? I'm going to ask you one last time. Do you believe?
Coach Prime left JSU the night of the Celebration Bowl in December of 22, headed to Colorado to be introduced as the next head football coach. Many fans were upset, but Coach Prime did his job. He left it in good hands. Let's take a look as he gives his press conference to the University of Colorado.
is limits. Don't you ever tell me what you're up against, what you can't do. Out of all the persons in the world, God chose me. For that I thank you. For that I love him. For that I magnify him. For that I glorify him. For that I praise him. For that I owe him. Each and every day, I'm trying to please him. Congressman, university president, several elected board of regents. And I thank you, sir. And I thank you all for being here today. You have no idea the feelings that I have and the emotions that I have inside. Rick is a whole nother thing. I met my match. Yeah, clap it up for him. I met somebody that was profound, that was passionate, that was caring, that stood on morals, God-fearing man, devoted husband, understands the game, understands people, understands life, and he will not stop till he's accomplished all that he set out to accomplish. Against adversity simultaneously. And he stopped me in my tracks and just made me ponder the thought that a Florida boy who resides in Texas could come to Colorado. You gotta clap for that, darn it. Tracy, my fiance, Constance, my daughter, Pretty Tony, the whole crew, Coach Hart, Coach Kelly, Coach Mathis, all that guys, whoever else. Where's my son? Junior, stand up. Yeah. He does all our social media, so all the stuff you've been seeing, that's him. The profanity is him as well. Where's Shador? Shador? And this is your quarterback. All right. He's gonna have to earn it, though. Believe that. He's gonna have to earn it. Yeah, the quarterback's gonna have to earn it. The safety made me mad, so I didn't bring him. His brother, he's in my doghouse right now. Wow, Colorado, you showed up and you showed out. This is unbelievable. It's funny how God always takes me to the unthinkable and provokes me to do the things that people wouldn't fathom doing. And I never would have thought at this time last year when I was laid up in the hospital dealing with these blood clots, getting 2 toes amputated and the sides of my legs cut out, that I would be in Colorado in this beautiful weather, this beautiful place, this beautiful city, which is virtually crime-free with over 36,000 students and a fan base that just won't stop. Don't you ever tell me nothing that God can't do, because this is flat out incredible. God, this is incredible. As you know, I have work to finish in Jackson, Mississippi. They tell me we an O. That means we hadn't lost to anybody. We're an O. And we got to win this championship. But simultaneously, like I play baseball and football, I can multitask and I can focus. And this is my job and my occupation and my business and my dream to bring you back to where you know you should belong. We're going to have one of the best coaching staffs assembled, some of the best scouts, some of the best kids that we're recruiting, and commitments already coming on the way as I speak. And now that I've gotten here and I see it, and I understand it, Rick, and I can grasp it, and I can touch it, and I can feel it, and I can taste it, I truly understand what you want. All you want is an opportunity to win, to compete, to dominate, to be amongst the elite, to be amongst the best. And darn it, I'm gonna give you that. We don't have to do anything. We're gonna outwork them. We're gonna out-recruit them. We're gonna out-scout. We're gonna out-develop. We're gonna get our education. We're gonna graduate these young men. These young men are gonna be on campus respectful and considerate and kind, opening doors for you and making sure everything is copacetic. And they're gonna say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, or they're gonna have to deal with me. That's just the way I father. That's the way I parent. That's the way I coach. I'm old school. Sometimes I may look like an old fool, but I'm just old school. Guys, after we get finished with this work, I just want you to know we're on the way. Not to compete, but to win. Not to show up, but to show out. Not to be among the rest, but to be the absolute best. We're coming to work. We're not coming to play. We're coming to kill, not to kick it. Baby, I got to believe that we're coming. You got to feel that the energy inside of you that we're coming, don't you? You got to feel it that we're going to be there. You got to feel it when you get in that stadium. You better get in there early because time to kickoff consumes. Baby, we're coming. Do you understand it? Do you feel that? Do you understand the intensity, the excitement, the adrenaline, the rush that I got right now, that I can't wait till this thing kicks off because we are coming. Boulder, Colorado, you have no idea what you blessed me with, the opportunity that you've given me, and I feel like I owe you. So every day I'm going to work for you. I'm going to strain for you. I'm going to develop for you. I'm going to commit for you. I'm going to do the things that others wouldn't do. Baby, we're coming. So anybody ask you something about when is he coming back, you say, I don't know, but I know he's coming. Rick, thank you once again. Because there are several African-American head coaches around the country that were terminated. And they were not replaced by an African-American coach. But you had the audacity to do such a thing. Not only to do such a thing on this time, but several times you've done such a thing. So I thank you for your nerve. I thank you for your courage. I thank you for seeing past the color and the ethnicity and seeing the man with a plan to bring you back to the place of promise. Truly, my man, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. God, I thank you. I want you to get ready to start seeing cameras because we film documentaries. Matter of fact, we have our doc drops. What's the date? December 15th. And this is going to be part of it. So we have a documentary so the kids, they want exposure. They want to be on television. They want the lights and the action. But they got to understand the same thing that causes you to shine will show your blemishes as well. So we're going to give them that. We're going to give them the followers. We're going to give them the attention. We're going to give them the love. We're going to give them the support. And we need each and every one of you. Because the caliber of players that we're getting ready to bring to you, they're going to want something. But guess what? I'm going to want something back. I'm not crazy about the NILs, but I understand the NILs. But I would rather our kids be focused on the NFL and not just the NIL. But if we have to do what we have to do to make sure they're comfortable, I want them to be comfortable. I don't want them to worry about anything. And from the complex in this facility that I've seen, shoot, I ain't worried about nothing but darn self. Rick, I know you said I would bring the heat, but literally, we bringing the heat. Can somebody turn on the air around here? Darn it, I thought you said you had everything straight. Where's that? I digress, and I can't wait to see you amongst town and just shake your hand and look in your eye and tell you how much I thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, each and every one of you. This is a dream, this is a blessing, and we've only just begun. God bless.
Coach Prime is so infectious when he speaks. But one thing about it, he keeps the main thing, consistency. Thank you for watching.